thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
It's time!
Give me a second. Let me fix the lighting real quick. And we are back, just like we like it. So, welcome to the show tonight. I am your host, Tech Coach Ralph, and this is Software Explorations. We are going to get into Cypress tonight. This is, what day is today? Thursday, November 9th, 2023. And we will be having some fun like we always do around this time. All right. So let's see what we got planned today. So I might be bringing up someone on the stream to promote an event that they're having. If they show up, we will do it. I'll bring them up to share what they're doing, and then maybe next week they'll come up again, and we will be like I like to promote what people are doing, so we will find out more about it. I am waiting for them to show up, and we'll get to that. But let's go into our agenda. So first and foremost, shout out to all the newest subscribers. As always, I truly
Appreciate
I
you.
truly appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell so you can know when we go live and when we release new content. It just shows me that I am adding value into your life the same way that you continuously add value into my life. So if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like I said, so you can know when we go live. We go live just about every day, and I think there's gonna be sometimes we go live every single day because, like I mentioned last time, I am going to get into building that website for my friend. So, so much learning opportunities. All right. So, as we were saying, our guest is here. So, let me see if I can get them up. All right, give me a second. And it's going to be voice only for now. So, let's see. Hello, are you there? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So, let me put up your flyer. All right, cool. So I got your flyer up, and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Astrid Malone. I am a customer success manager at a company called CB Insights based in New York. And I am having an event next week in regards to my journey into technology. So the event will be on November 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The idea of the event is talk about navigating the tech landscape from business development to customer success. And during this talk, I will go ahead and unpacked my journey from business development to customer success.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And if I just can ask you, you said what's the name of the company you work for,
CB Insights.
and how long have you been working for them?
Almost 3 years.
Nice. And you are a customer success manager, right?
That is correct.
Awesome. And in your event on November 15th at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're going to share with us what are some of the things you're going to share with us?
Yeah, so some of the things I will share would be my journey into technology. So how I got started. I landed first in business development, and then I will talk about my transition from business development into customer success and all the things that have led me there, what inspired me. Even talk about some of the approaches that I took to get into the current role that I'm in, and also just really talk about the career shifts and how it's important to continually be educated in the field of technology.
Awesome. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to post the link to your event so people can sign up in the chat as well as in the description of the video that I have going on right now. And then I think you're able to come back in next Tuesday just to let us know one more time about it.
Yes, definitely. I will be back next week.
Awesome. All right. Well, it was great to talk to you, Astrid, and I'm definitely looking forward to your event, and I'm sure everyone else will be looking forward to it as well.
Thank you so much.
All right. So one more time, everyone. That is Astrid Malone. She has an event coming up next Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, from 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7 p.m. I will post a link to her event in the chat and in the description, and you can go ahead and sign up for the event to learn more about her journey as a customer success manager. Is there anything else you want to say before you head out, Astrid?
No, no, I think that's it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Take care. All right, everyone. That was Astrid Malone, a customer success manager. And like I said, like she said, she's going to be having an event next week where she's talking about. So as you can see on the screen, it says navigating the tech landscape from business development to customer success. So let me get the link so I can post it in the chat, and it will be in the description as well. Let me see. There we go. And there goes the link to the event. So check it out. And it's, I'll tell you this, right? Whatever role that you have in tech, you're going to be working with different departments and different people. So it is good to learn what everyone else does. And, it'll be great to learn from Astrid about her journey because maybe you're interested, or maybe it's a totally new field for you and you would be interested in learning more about it. So definitely check it out. Um, go and sign up for the event so she can know who's attending and she can go from there, right? And she said she will be back next Tuesday to give us one more heads up about the event that is happening on one more time Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. So, with that being said, let's get back into the show. All right. So, let's continue with our agenda. So, all right, where were we? Okay, so we are subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time we go live. Like the video, share the video, check out the Patreon because I guarantee you there's something in there for you. I think the video I'm going to make this weekend. I had it in mind earlier today. What was it? It was. I gotta think about it. I will once I get it. I'm going to let you know. But jump into the Patreon and you'll find out because there is tons of valuable information in there. So much good things are happening. All right. But I'm always, thinking and strategizing for you because I want you to be successful, and that's why you're here. We are going to win together, all right? Because
I mean, all we do is win, man. You know that.
all right. So now let's get into our live show schedule. We have on Sunday afternoons software explorations where we are getting into Terraform. We are doing some great things with Terraform, and we are like right now we've only done the EC2 instances, right, with Terraform, and there's so much more to do. So I definitely encourage you to check it out Sunday afternoons at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing software exploration with Terraform, and we're gonna keep going. There's like it's just unbelievable how much there is to do. Like when I'm at work and I'm looking at the different things that they do with Terraform, it's pretty much everything, right? So get into that Sunday afternoons, 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're continuing our software explorations through Terraform, and then we have Tuesday nights our Q&A sessions where you can call into the show and you can call into the show. You can ask questions. You can ask questions in the chat, or I can find questions on the web for you, and they touch a variety of topics. Like we had a question about agile and why some people believe that it does not work. But someone told me a quote today. It's not that agile doesn't work. It's just that agile points to the problems that you're having that makes it not work for you. Right? So definitely check out our Q&A sessions. There is something for everyone in there, right? And then we have Thursday nights like tonight. We have more software explorations. We are diving into Cypress tonight again because last week we did not get to where we wanted to, and we're going to continue trying to figure out that page object model. So one more time, we have Sunday afternoons software explorations currently going through Terraform. Tuesday nights Q&A sessions. Join us for that. That is tons of fun, tons of information. And Thursday nights we have more software explorations where we are going through Cypress, right? And real quick, the reason that we do so much software exploration is because I want to expose you to a variety of softwares. I want to expose myself to a variety of softwares because up until 3 weeks ago, I had never used Cypress before, right? And it's been a great learning experience, and it is going to go on the resume because I am pretty confident that I could I could handle Cypress in any work environment at this point after using it 3 times. Because once you have the foundation, right, it doesn't really matter on the software. You see what I mean? So having strong coding skills and having and being exposed to different softwares, you're good to go. Okay, so check that out. This is where we explore so many softwares. This is where we do the coding challenges, right? And I almost forgot because I don't have it on my list yet. Check out the new morning show Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. It's called Coffee and Kata, right? And where we will review one or two news articles, usually like from LinkedIn, and then we will get into our coding challenges, or we just get in that practice, right? So we completed the Chaos Camp challenge yesterday for the code drift. So tomorrow we're going to like I think Git is Git and Git branching is so important. So we're gonna do something that we're going to better our Git skills and learning Git, challenging Git. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So that is tomorrow morning, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are up that early, maybe you're at the gym, maybe you have whatever it is you're doing early in the morning. Who knows, right? But tune into the show, listen in, whatever the case may be. I was blessed to have Leanne in the chat yesterday morning. Thank you so much for that, Leanne. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. So that is where we're at. Now, let's get into our pre-recorded content. All right. So Mondays, we have candid conversations. That's like one of my favorite shows because I just get to talk to you about what's on my mind and how you can level up. And I got some great feedback on the candid conversations from this Monday. You know, I want you guys to break the addiction to failing, all right? Take control of your time. respect your calendar and don't let anyone else disrespect your calendar and your time. All right. So Monday's Candid Conversations. Check out the Candid Conversations from this past Monday. It was amazing, right? And then we have Wednesday's Software Explorations. We just wrapped up diving into Docker, the third and final part. And I can't wait to get onto the live streams with Docker. If we can get through Cypress tonight, maybe we can get into Docker next week. Who knows, right? But we have Software Explorations diving into Docker. Check that out from yesterday. And then tomorrow we have the bug bite coming out where we're reviewing a Okta security breach. Okta is it's a provider like for authentication and stuff like that. So definitely check that out. And then we have Monday through Friday. We have a question from our Q&A show that is clipped up into a short bite-sized piece, so you can get the information you need right away. All right. So that is one more time: Mondays, Candid Conversations; Wednesdays, Software Explorations; Fridays, the Bug Bites, and then we have our Q&A session clipped into a bite-sized piece. So check that out. All right. And then, oh, okay, I almost forgot we had to do this. All right. So the other thing, so one more time, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time we go live. Check out Astrid's event, which is going to register for it. Is going to be happening next Wednesday, November 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So check that out. All right. So where are we now? So the next thing we are going to do, we're going to check out the second principle of Agile. I would have forgot if it wasn't on the agenda. Okay, so the second principle of Agile. Let's go to. Are you guys ready for this? The second principle of the 12 that are based on the Agile Manifesto is welcome changing requirements even late in development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Like I said the other day, right? Customer satisfaction and the customer needs are the top priority, right? Requirements are very important, right? The specification is very important, but we have to do what it takes to have satisfied customers, satisfied users, because at the end of the day, they are what our software, they keep the lights on, all right? So customer satisfaction, always keep that at the forefront of your mind, okay? So that is the second principle of the 12 based on the Agile Manifesto. One more time: welcome changing requirements even late in development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Because, like we said earlier,
I mean, all we do is win, man. You know that.
exactly, all we do is win because
You either win with us or you watch us win.
right, and we want to win. Okay, so that was the second principle of the Agile Manifesto. All right, so let's get to work, right? Let's get to work. All right, close this down. Let me close this down. All right, so let's do it like this. I got my water bottle here. And so what we're going to do on this screen, we have our Cypress web page where we'll be doing our searching and everything like that. And on this screen, we have, I think I can make myself a little bigger. Let me see. Let's see what happens if I try to make myself a little bigger. That works for me. Okay, so on this screen we have our code where we will be able to do what we do. So so when we left it off last time, we were facing an issue where it wasn't reading the page objects that I was creating. Um, so yeah, it was getting stuck, right? So what we're gonna do, we're going to troubleshoot and we're gonna figure it out, and then we are going to, and then I really want to get to doing that, counting all the products on the page, and then choosing a random one to see if we can get that to add to the cart. I don't think that's gonna be too hard. I think we are going to have I think getting the page objects to work is going to be the challenging part for now, because this is like a totally new. Like I'm not used to doing automation in JavaScript, and I'm not used to Cypress. So there can be JavaScript issues or there can be Cypress issues, and we are just going to figure it out because that's what we do. All right. So let's get to it. All right. Let's go to put our time up, and where'd that time come from? Right. So what we're gonna do, we are going to.
It's time to
Whoa. All right. Okay. So where am I going to start off with? I am going to start off with. I'm going to start off with running it, right? Because I always like to run it to see where we're at, and then we can go from there. So let's open up the terminal. I got my web storm open, and I got my and I have right. So we're gonna do. What is the command? I never remember the command. I think. Oh, I think I can find it from here. So it would be. Not that one. It's npx. Where is that command? Oh, I just pulled up from the documentation. It is. NPX. Run Cypress? I don't know. Taking a guess. Taking a guess. Nope, not that. So, oh, all right, getting started. Opening the app. It is npx Cypress open. Duh. All right, here we are, and that should open up Cypress. And we do end-to-end. Started testing. Open. It open. Okay, so now if we scroll and we find okay, here we go. So let's see where it fails, and then we will know where to troubleshoot and stuff. So it's failing right here. Something is not a function. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, we are going to start doing some Google search. This is where we say Cypress page object line. So So now let's find a good site to use. Try this one. And let's see. So we already know what the page object model is. We just need to know where to put these stupid files. Got that. So all right. So class, get username, all that stuff, and then got all that. Export, import, support. So there's something. So let's see if there's something called support. Yeah. All right. So it looks like we're going to do these files right here. Let's move them into support. And we're going to refactor. All right. And then that. And we can leave this open for now. All right. So let's see. If we go my mic looks so low. Hello? Well, let's see what happens. It feels low, but let's see. All right, so let's keep going. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I don't know. It feels low. We'll see. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Let's see now. Now it's much better. Okay. It was using the wrong mic. Much, much better now. And hi, Leanne. How are you doing tonight? Happy to have you here. All right. Let's move this up a little bit. All right, so let's keep going. Now that the mic is fixed, I am feeling much, much better. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so what I just did, I moved the page object model folder into here. And now we are going to open up the homepage class. And let's export it like it has in the example, export default homepage. All right, and let's do the same thing for the navigation. Spaces. Now we do export default. And we'll do navigation. All right, so let's go back to our documentation. And so we have this part done. And now we need to go into, we're going to import, okay, and then homepage, new homepage. Okay, so I think we didn't do that last time. We'll see. We'll take a look at our code and see what we have. So we go into add product, and yeah, we totally did it wrong. We did it totally wrong. So all right, cool. Well, that's why we're learning, because this is technically how you would also do it in Java, which, my bad. All right, so we have this correct. And close it with a semicolon. So here we need to do new. Home page. There we go. Now that's looking much better. Much better. All right. And then everything else should be fine. All right. So let's jump back into our Cypress. Okay. All right. So let's jump back. And let's try to run it again. Well, it's getting further. It's getting further. And it failed over here because we were passing. All right, so remember we modified. All right, so what we're gonna do, it failed at when it's trying to click on the 1.5, right? But that's because it's trying to find this right here, and we made a modification to it. So let's go back into the code and let's find. So now, in order to fix it, we're just gonna go into our navigation, and we are going to find what we did wrong. So we are going to need to add this here and here, so that, let's zoom in for a second. Let's see, how do we zoom in again? Oops. Let me see. How do we zoom in? We are going to do view. All right, I see what the problem is, but we are going. Oh, I'm supposed to do it over here. All right, so view increase. Oh, control. All right, so here we are. We have, so the error that we're having, 9:15. Good guys in the building.
They ain't believing us.
Wrong one. This one. Welcome, good guy. Line 15. Wait, yeah, so it goes here. All right, so it's right here is where it's having an issue because some click shop link that I have here. What we can do, let's go and let's look at the website real quick, just so I can make sure I got the right selector. And make sure I got the right selector, and then we will shop page. Look at that real quick. And let me look at that. And copy this. I already see the issue, but I need to get it right. So doesn't have that. Where is that coming from? Why is this here? I have no idea why that's there, but it is what it is. So cool. Now, if we go back, so in here, I had this for some reason. I have no idea why that was there, but let's remove it. And then that should be able to take us to the finish line. So let's go to, and so it goes through that, and then it's going to click on 1.5, and then it's going to get toys for 1.5, and it's doing its thing. Downloading all the images. Am I? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You scared me, Leanne. 'Cause I remember last time I was muted, I was like, uh-oh. I was about to sing Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. All right. So it is working swimmingly. No worries, Leanne. Thank you. Come on, Leanne. You know better.
I appreciate you.
All right. So where are we now? So we got all the way to trying to add to bag. So, all right. In that case, let's. Don says, if you click the Lego logo 4 times while holding the Alt button, it will direct you to a top secret government portal. All right, so holding down the Alt key. Is it the Alt key on Windows or the Alt key on Mac? Alt key. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, Don. I don't know. Is it because I have the console open? I didn't get to the government secret site, Don. All right. Anyways, let's keep going a bit. Let me see. All right. So let's go to here, and so the add to bag button. So we did pretty good, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to our code. We're gonna continue with our page object model. So we are up to here. So let's do a page object for new directory. Or not directory, we want a new JavaScript file. We're going to call that product listing. And we're going to add that to our Git repo. And we're going to do class product listing. And then we're going to do all right, so we're going to do, I want to do get product. So I'm going to move this under so I can see what I'm doing. So I can cheat because I don't remember all this JavaScript stuff or the Cypress stuff. So get product. Get product image, maybe? I don't know, whatever. So we'll come back to that. And we're going to do return side.get. And we are getting what is in here, which is, you can see, all right, which is this one. And I think I might be able to get all of them as well. But let's do that. And come on, I know, Don. I know. I was just messing around. That was fun. All right, so now we are going to do what I want to know though is in Cypress when I do I want to get let's see side.get get input. I want to get
Lunch break. Lunch break.
all right, so let's go back to our full screen. All right, so we are making significant progress. Let's put up our 5-minute break time. And let's say, oh, let me put this up on the screen. There we go. So let me do some housekeeping real quick. Hi, Don. How are you doing? Great to have you here as always. Don approved of the completion of the Chaos Cap challenge that we completed yesterday morning in the live stream. And he said he gave it a thumbs up. He said it was done swimmingly. All right, swimmingly. That was his term specifically, swimmingly. All right. And let's see, what else do we got? Don said, total troll, sorry. Don't be sorry, Don. Don't be sorry. We welcome you here. All right. So let's see. So like I said, tomorrow's live stream, we are going to be working on a it's not really a challenge. It's like just getting better with Git branching. The link is in the description of tomorrow morning's video. It's already scheduled. And it's just like you're going to be using Git for whatever it is you're doing, whether you're a web developer, a software engineer, QA, whatever it is you do, right? Like that, like even with Terraform, we're using Git, right? So, and my Git skills are not the best. I am always messing things up. So I want to get better with Git, and I think you should get better with Git. So if you're able, jump along, listen in, or follow along. Jump on your computer, get your mind running, so you can take on the day. All right. And let's see what's going on in the LinkedIn job streets. Any suggestions of what to search for tonight? Let's go with let's just search for senior QA engineer. Let's see what they have going on as a senior QA engineer. So let's go to the screen right here. All right. Deloitte, Orlando, Florida, senior test engineer with active security question. Visio, senior staff quality assurance engineer, North South? I don't know. City, South Dakota, on site, $110K to $144,000 in South Dakota. So if anyone's in South Dakota, hit up Visio. Let's see what they require. Have a bachelor's degree or higher, knowledge of Nmap, knowledge of Nessus, Nextpose, Burp Suite, Wireshark. Heard of Wireshark. Kali Linux. Ooh, that is heavy. That's heavy. And it is on site in South Dakota. Let's see what Don says. Don says, check if there are hits for Chaos Engineer. It is an actual title. Netflix created the term. Cool. Let's do that. I like it. Chaos Engineer, United States. Engineer 1 for water waste collections. I do not think that is I mean, it is kind of chaotic, but I don't think that's the chaos engineering that Don is referring to. SKU test engineer. Managed services projects are permanent jobs, never ending. I don't think that is chaos engineering. System engineers for Peraton, Annapolis Junction. That is not chaos engineering either. Let's do this. Let's shift to on the next break. We'll shift to Glassdoor, and we'll check if Glassdoor has anything for chaos engineering. I am engineer. That is pretty. Oh, that's in Miami. Deloitte as well. And it's interesting because I would probably classify being an
Get a move on,
IM.
back to work, chop chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work, back to work, back to work.
I would probably classify IM engineering, identity and access management under cybersecurity. Would you classify an IM engineer under cybersecurity, Don? I'm curious to know what you think. Well, they classify it under cybersecurity. See, and the reason that I bring that up because I always hear like I want to get into cybersecurity. I want to get into cybersecurity. I want to get into cybersecurity, right? And to me, saying that you want to get into cybersecurity is like saying, I don't know, I want to go to college, right? Because there's so many different things you can get into from cybersecurity. It's like someone had posted an image of the different fields related to cybersecurity where there were like 30 different fields. So when people just say, I want to get into cybersecurity, it's like, okay, that doesn't really say much. So I think that people should do a little bit more research and that they should actually see like what are the different areas of cybersecurity and to see like, what that they want to go into. Which reminds me, talking about cybersecurity, it is highly possible that Nico Socks and I, the one who did the cybersecurity panel, we're probably going to be getting together next week, Tuesday. So we're going to take an hour to answer some cybersecurity questions. So if you have any cybersecurity questions, I'm working on getting us to collaborate next week, Tuesday, when for about an hour, hour block where we can make it's probably going to be from the 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time hour block, but I will keep you posted on that. That was an announcement that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, but I will announce it throughout the rest of the week. So I'll announce it tomorrow morning and I will announce it on Sunday as well. But that is the plan, and I am working with him to confirm that. But he can definitely, as well, as Don just answered, saying that it is, he can also go into some more insight on the different roles of cybersecurity as well. And yeah, and because like I use IAM roles like when I'm configuring AWS and stuff like that. So and that's all about security. So sorry about that. Oh, so sorry. I did not mean to cough in the mic, but couldn't hold it in. So, anyways, yeah, so we'll talk about that and we'll get into some more of that. But that's definitely a role into cybersecurity that you can dive into. Many people have these questions, and I just say that you need to go deeper into just the general major of just like because even here they have it listed as a major, cybersecurity as a major, but in information security, you want to like research particular roles to see what you would be interested in, and then go after that instead of just saying cybersecurity. I want to be like an IM engineer. I want to be a ethical hacker, or whatever the case may be, right? So that is that. All right, let's get back to work. Right, time is running. Time is running. Time is money. All right, so let's go and put.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, so we have this here, and just for the sake of getting this done, and then we'll go back to the challenge of which Don, that sounds like a great challenge actually. Choose all the products on the page, and then count how many products there are, and then randomly choose one of those products, and then click on it to continue the checkout process. That sounds like a pretty cool challenge. But I'm about to do it. So, all right, so we got this, and I think that's the only thing from this page we're clicking on, right? So let's say click product image, and we are going to do, I'm going to come back and modify that afterwards, but we'll do console.log click product image, and then we're going to do get product. This dot get product image dot, I don't want to do first for now, but that's going to change in a little bit. Dot click, and now we are going to do export default and product listing. Is that how we do it? Make sure. Yes, that's how we do it. All right, so now we're going to go back here. We are going to import const product listing equals new product listing. All right, and then now we're going to go here and we're going to say product listing dot click product image, and then we can get rid of this, and we would rather choose it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do later after we get this stuff to work. Okay, so now we are on the product page, so we're going to create one for product page. Okay, and we're going to do class product page, and we're going to do like that, and we're going to say, might as well add the export default product page. I think the export works like a constructor from what I can see, because usually like like in Java you don't do the export, but the constructors are what allows you to be able to do the new product page. So I don't know, I might just be saying nonsense, so don't mind me. I am not, I repeat, I am not a JavaScript person. All right, so we are doing get what are we getting on this one? Oh, let's put this down here. And let's get rid of this. All right. So we are getting get add to cart button. And we are doing right. And we're doing, we can just copy this right here. But this is where it failed on the test, so let's just make sure. let's just make sure that this selector is still working as expected. Let's click on the first one. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Taking a sweet time to load. All right, so what in the world is this? Hold on. Let me close this down for a second. Oh, I see what happened here. So let's go. It's annoying. All right. Age 1.5. All right, so click on that. All right, here we are. So now let's open this up. And let's go here. And it works. Why did it not work the first time? I don't know. But anyways, we'll run it again. But let's continue with our page object model. And then here we're going to do click add to cart. And then we do here this dot add to cart. Oh, return button. Let's see here. Let's see. Return side.get. Have the thing here, and then we go here. Click add to cart. Void. Console.log. There we go. Click add to cart button. And then this dot add to cart dot click. I wonder why it does it like that here. Oh, that's because it's my fault. This is what we want to do. My bad. Here we are. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now let's add this in to here. And we're going to do product page equals new product page. And we're going to use product page to replace dot click add to cart, and we don't need that anymore. And now we need to verify that this has popped up on the page. So let's go ahead and let's see what's happening. Let's add this. Okay, cool. So let's validate that. Being that it's on this page, we're going to add it as well. Let's go down here and we're going to say get added to bag confirmation pop-up or modal maybe. Return. And we need this to be capital T. All right. And we are going to just going to get it like that because I like to keep my validation inside the actual test. So we're going to do product page dot that, and that should do it. Anything else on this page, and then click view my bag. Okay, so that one is also on that modal. So we're gonna just take this, and we could have done a separate page object for the modal, but being that it's still showing up on this actual page, we're gonna leave it as that. Right? So, oh my god. So, what I did was, all right. So, I hate when that happens. I'm gonna work on something that when I click on the screen, it's automatically gonna go to it. But what I did was I added the page object for add to bag confirmation, right? And then I just said product page dot get added to bag confirmation modal, and then I kept the validation inside of the actual test. I don't like to put validation inside the page objects because I would like to clearly see what's being validated when I'm reading my test, right? So when I'm reading this, it says get added to bag confirmation, and it should have the text of added to bag, right? That's just personally how I like to do my test. I know some people add it into the page object and stuff. I personally don't think it's good practice. I don't think it's good practice to do it that way. All right, so we are going to add this view my bag link also into here. So get view my bag button link and return. All right. And now we're going to go down here and we're going to say click view my bag button. And it's so why do we do it where I'll add this up here like these, and then I'll come down here and I do a click one and stuff like that. Why don't I just do it like could I just do it like this? Could I just do it like this dot that? I could do it like that, right? But here's the reason that I don't. Because if I do it like this, I'm not able to reuse this, right? And I want to be able to reuse it. So I'll show you a quick example, right? So let's say we go with get view my bag button dot click, right? So I could in here say product page dot get view my bag button dot should, and then have text, and then view my bag. So that I'm using this for validation, right? And then I can still come in here and I say product page dot click view my bag button, right? So I can use the view my bag button in different ways, but if I only created the click view my bag button, then I wouldn't be able to use this right here. And that's the purpose of the page object model. That's why I personally like to separate them from the actual page object and then the actions that the page objects are doing, right? So definitely take that into consideration when you're doing the page object model, regardless of the language or the framework that you're using, whether you're using Playwright, whether you're using Java, whether you're using Python, whether you're using Selenium, whether you're using Cypress, right? Keep it very organized so that you can use the page objects at the drop of a dime, and then you can also call them into different functions to click them and add text to them and all that type of stuff, right? So here we are, and so we're gonna go here. We're going to click view my bag. And now we have 2 in here, but we will drop it down to. So we need to validate this right here, right? So go over here and we have this right here should be doing the validation, have text, my bag. Right now we have 2 items in our bag, but that's not that serious. So we are going to create another page object.
Another one.
All right. And we are going to say new JavaScript file. And that's going to be, let's call it shopping cart. And we're going to add that to our Git. And we're going to say class shopping cart. And we're going to say we're going to do the export default shopping cart. And we're going to do get my bag heading. And I'm going to do a little fancy, right? Get my bag heading. And then I'm going to say total items in bag. And we're going to go like that, right? So now we do return get. Actually, no. This is, I don't think, I'll revisit that, but I don't think that's what I want to do, right? But we're going to do return side.get. And we are going, so let me move this down here so we can see our code up here. Yeah, that's not where I want to do it, actually. Is it? Actually, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. My bad. I was overthinking a little bit. So we're going to take that. All right. And yes. Cool. All right. So now we are here. And let's see. Is there anything else? Click checkout securely. Okay. So we can throw that one in there as well. So let's do get check out securely button. And we're going to do return. And we're going to do that right there. And we are going to do our clicks. We only have a click on the, all right, so click checkout securely button. And we're going to do this dot get checkout securely button and click. All right. So we are going to update. Hold on. Okay. Annoying. All right. So now we are going to change this one to get my bag heading. So, all right, first things first, we need to add the constructor dot shopping cart equals new shopping cart. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to do, see how much cleaner the code looks though? Shopping cart dot, and then get my bag heading, and then it should have that. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to say shopping cart dot click security checkout, and we don't need this anymore. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We don't need that anymore. we don't need this comment anymore because that is clearly stating what it's doing. And then it is just verify that. So click on that. So we clicked on check out securely.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
It is break time. But let's just finish this one real quick. So if we copy this code and we paste it in here, and this finds new customer. All right, cool. So let's just create this page object real quick so we can be done with our page objects, and then we can go to break. So we need to get to, and this might seem like a lot of work, right? But imagine if you have like 10 different tests that you're running, 10 different flows. The page object model is going to be a lifesaver for you because you don't have to write the same exact code every single time. And then what if those developers go and they update the, like, let's say they update this, right? Let's say they say, oh, you know what? This should be a capital S. So they go and change this to a capital S, and you have this line right here in all 10 of your tests, or all 50 of your tests, or 100 tests have this hard coded line, and now you have to go find them all. You're trying to do a find and replace to get across all files, and God knows what happens through there, right? So the page object model is used so you don't have to do that. You can just, so let's say the developer changes to a capital S, right? And you need to go and you need to update all of them for your test can continue to work, right? This is what you do, right? So let's go and we're going to, what is this? Let's do a new JavaScript file. Check out landing page. And we're going to do this and do class check out landing page like that. And we're going to do, let's do the export first. Export default check out landing page. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to say, new get new customer header. And we're going to say return. And let's move this down over here. Let's return this. Dot first, because the first one would be the customer one. And now we can say, we can call this in. Const checkout landing page equals new checkout landing page. Let's put this a capital L. And now if we go down over here, see, we don't need, let's clean up, right? I don't like unnecessary comments. Have your code so clean that you don't need the comments to confuse you. All right, so, and so here we are. We're gonna do checkout landing page dot get new customer dot, and then it goes straight into the should, right? So we don't even need any of this. You're out of there. All right, 3 strikes, you're out. So we have our page object model cleanly laid out. So the only thing, let me see, any other comments we can get rid of? Name. All right, so this, I'll leave this for now. I'll throw this as a to-do as well, right? So, and we can get rid of this comment. And now we have clean code. You know what? We have clean code. All right. So
We the best.
Yes, we are. All right, so full screen. All right, so we are pretty far into our journey. So the page object model is pretty much done, right? When we get back, we're gonna run it, but even if it doesn't really run through all the way, because maybe it could be some timing issues, who knows what, right? But we know that we have the page object model working, and then we are going to try to do our little challenge, right? Where we're going to get all the items on the page. Then we're going to count it to see how many there are, and then we're going to choose a random one to choose a random product to add to the cart, which that will truly replicate a customer experience because customers do not just go to the website and they click on the first item on the page. They scroll down, they look, and they choose one that we have no idea what they're going to choose, right? So that is what we're going to do, all right? But we are at break time, so let's put our 5 minutes on the clock. And let me pull up. Let me pull up Glassdoor. And jobs. And I'm going to search for chaos engineer. And let's go over there. Chaos engineer. I find project manager. Sorry, Don. No jobs for chaos manager. Sorry to tell you. Only at Netflix. Oh well. So let's see what else they have out there. Let's do let's say I haven't searched for this in a while. Manual tester. Because I don't talk about manual testing much because I think that's like one of the most impossible jobs to get because like when you go to a boot camp nowadays, everyone is like all of them are like, "Oh, manual testing, you can make this much, you can make that much." But then there's like it's almost impossible to get a position as a manual tester because everybody's applying for it. And so I say, you know what? Learn manual testing, but go straight into learning how to do automation and join the Tech Coach Ralph team and we can work on doing automation together because let the other people fight for manual testing. But you make yourself a lot more marketable when you learn to code, right? When you learn to code, when you learn to do automation, when you learn to be creative, when you learn how to dive and dig through the chaos to come out on the other side with a solution.
Message.
All right. So let's say what this one says. Position overview. We're seeking a senior software tester with a strong background in web application testing and agile management. The ideal candidate should have 8+ years of software QA testing experience with at least 5 dedicated to web application testing. Additionally, 3 years hands-on of Jira project management tools is required. And the key responsibilities utilize Agile and Scrum methodologies to effectively plan, execute, and manage QA testing processes, collaborate with business analysts and developers to comprehend project requirements and transform them into comprehensive test cases. All right. All of that stuff. Let's see. Provide technical leadership within the QA team. So it actually doesn't mention automation. but maybe Glassdoor is a better site for manual testing jobs. I don't know. But I wonder how many applicants, because it doesn't tell you here, right? Some company called Bay One. I don't know what they do. Let's see. What do they do? They don't quite say. Flexibility coordinated with direct manager. So this is an on-site position apparently. In San Jose, California, between 61K and 100K. And, allegedly it's a manual testing position. But imagine if you know automation and you apply for this position and you can, like, it puts you in a better spot. I'd say if you know automation, applying for a manual, even if you're not like, you're new to automation, right? Showing that you know how to code and stuff is going to do wonders for you. Let's do this one. Springfield, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Springfield, Pennsylvania. It says comprehensive knowledge of all phases of the software development life
Get a move
cycle.
on. Back to work. Chop, chop. Let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work. Back to work. Back to work.
And its methodologies such as waterfall, iterative, and agile. If you're not using waterfall and iterative, you better be using it if you want me to know it. That would just be annoying. But anyways, proficient in writing and executing test plans and test cases in highly structured environment, and performing all types of testing. All right, so it has the name of all those things. It's probably some like old school job. Let's see. Anything that stands out? Expertise in auditing Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF documents. Sounds like fun. This one is pretty typical. Just wonder how many people are applying for this position. But this is good entry level, looks like. And let's finish off with this one. QA tester numero tres. The company offers, okay, that's great. So QA tester number 3 is responsible for testing multiple projects in a fast-paced environment. The QA tester number 3 will be responsible for testing in both lab and production environments from a customer perspective. They have to do all this stuff. I'm not going to read through that, but high degree of theoretical knowledge sounds like ISTQB. No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. High degree of theoretical knowledge and understanding of iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone devices and operating system applications. Let's see. 25% on site at the client's site for deployments. There may be times that the QA tester will be on site 100% of the time due to requirements. Required education and experience. High school diploma and general equivalent, 5 years of experience, but they do prefer a bachelor's degree. Let's see. Yeah. Strong understanding of system development. Okay, system development lifecycle. Methodologies including waterfall and agile/scrum. Demonstrated experience understanding SOAP UI for test execution and sim activation. All right, that's enough for that. So we'll keep looking at Glassdoor on our next break for manual testing jobs, because so many people are like, where can I get a manual testing job? Where can I get a manual testing job? Apparently, you can get it from Glassdoor. All right, so let's go. Let's go here. All right, let's continue our trek through this. All right. So what we're gonna do, we are going to run it. All right, we're gonna run it. Let's put our time up.
It's time to do.
So let's run it one more time. Let's go here, and we are going to go here. And we're gonna, where the heck is it I go? Let's go here. Let's see what we can get. But even if it doesn't get all the way through, just the fact that we can see the page object model working, that is a win in my book. And then we will do our little challenge, and then we can wrap it up for tonight. it has been a very, very long week, and I am not trying to keep everyone here longer than we have to. We will have some fun tomorrow morning and on Sunday. And I might, no promises yet, I might go live tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Jesus. I am going live tomorrow. I might go live on Saturday. Probably would be some around the morning time sometime. Maybe I'll go for an hour, hour and a half or so to start setting up the WordPress website. Um, I'll let you know tomorrow. But I do need to get started on that. So we'll keep you posted. All right. So we got all the way here. For some reason, add to bag is acting up. Maybe it's a timing thing. I don't know. But let's see if there is any Cypress wait conditions, maybe. Wait time. Let's just try a wait real quick to see what happens. I'm gonna switch over here. And I am going to say this was on the when we're clicking add to bag product page. So I'm just gonna throw in a and if it's in milliseconds, let's go in let's throw in 5 seconds, right? 5,000 milliseconds. And then let's go ahead and we will run that again. See what happens. So what's happening is, wait, no. Let's see. I don't know what this is, but let's keep going. That's after 4. Get at oh, I had it in the wrong spot. Jesus Christ. Let's do it here. All right, let's try running that again. So we're going here. Not that one. We're going. Try that one more time. Something must have happened here. I'll run that again. But like all these little issues that you see popping up, those are things that we'd have to take account for when we're doing our automation tests. Like I'm not gonna go and fix every little thing for the Lego site, right? But when we're building our automation test for the company that we're working for, we need to take into consideration like the little pop-ups. Do we need to add like a second thread that's polling to see oh, it did it. Awesome. But yeah, do we need to like add some type of polling thing to see like if that pop-up comes up every 5 seconds to go ahead and click it? What happened here? Was it a space here. I think that's what it is. We're gonna have text my bag, but text was. Just copy that. Yeah, we got that to work though, so that's cool. Yeah, there was a space there. No big deal. So that can run again. But yeah, so like we always have to be creative, talk to our developers, like a lot of people, a lot of engineers, especially like younger engineers, they're afraid to talk to the developers, so they'll just like accept whatever the developers do. But make suggestions to like if they don't have the data test or the QA data ID, whatever we decide to call it, talk to them. Say, hey, we need you to put these in there so we can be able to facilitate automation testing a lot better because the the better you make your code that we can do automation testing, the faster that we can test and the faster that we can go to deploy and the faster we can get to market. You don't want to have things just lingering around and taking forever because while you're waiting, your competitors are moving. All right, look at that. Look at that. Where is the one that I want? Nice, very very nice. And let's see, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Failed somewhere, but all right, no biggie. So it failed at that validation step. No big deal at all. All right. So now what I really, really want to get into is our little challenge where we are going to count all of the products on the page and then we're going to choose a random one. So let's see how we can do get all. I don't know how to call it. Find all. Find all elements. Let's see if we do find. Let's go here, find. And find does. I like to Google search better. Okay, so Cypress find all elements. How do I get a list of elements in Cypress? That's what I want, right? So the side.get method is used to obtain the HTML elements in Cypress using various locators. So it looks like it's just going to be the find or just the get, right? So what we can do is we can try it out. We're going to go to here and we're going to say, so let's close out some stuff, right? The product page. We don't need the product page. We don't need the checkout page. We don't need the shopping cart page. We need the product listing page. And I want to do, so we already have get product image, right? And here we're doing the first. What I want to do is I want to do click random product image, right? And what I'm going to do is say, what I'm going to do is, so we're gonna so you're gonna see, you're gonna go into my mind of how I figure things out, right? Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to say this dot get product image dot, can I do length? All right, so I want to see how to get text from list developments. So we have, I just want to see what this is going to return to me, right? So this dot, and then if I go here, I want, I don't like my search yet. So I want Cypress. Okay, so it is good. So get one or more DOM elements by selector yields the LIs in dot list. Okay. But does it find the drop down menu and click it? Get dot find. Okay, that's interesting. Requires chain of command that yields DOM element. Let's see here. Want to be added to a list. Let's see if I log this. And if I go here, I just go here. And I'm just going to comment all of this stuff out. Right. And now, if we go, what I did. So I just went and I added here to click random image. And in the random, I just have like, I just want to log this to see what I get, right? I guess I could do type, right? Can I do that? We'll see what happens, right? So we're gonna go to here. So now it's running. I just want to see what I'm going to get when I do the type of. I could even go directly to that page. Probably do that. Yeah, because all right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go directly to the page so I can see. Because right now we're testing, right? So we already know our page object model works. We're just testing things out, and I want to copy that. So here, I'm just going to go like that. Let's see if I can just comment all of this stuff out. Just so I can see what I'm looking for. All right, so let's see what happens. If we go straight to that page and we do that. So let's see what we get. So I should probably leave that then. All right, so in the code, I am uncommenting out the cookies and the cookies and the very stern. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so let's stop this. All right, so let's start it up again. And we are going to do all right, so we're going straight to the page. It should pop up the continue button and the cookie button. So we'll take care of that. All right. So we just want to see. All right. I don't quite see that spot. All right, here we go. So that did get all of them. So that did get all of the images. Okay, so 18 matched elements. So that is kind of, so that's what we wanted to happen. So now we need to, all right, so now we need to, so Cypress get, count. Let's see. That's not, count the total numbers of elements. So let's check this. Not exactly either. I don't want have length. What I want to do, so what I want to do is, so let's say Cypress.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
Set total element as variable. How can I assign element count to the, okay, so all right, so I get element class, so set I get current count equals, the way that Cypress works is to pass the value down the chain, but when you try to get the current count equals, you, oh, I see, says the blind man. All right, so we are done for the breaks for today because I want to wrap this up so I can get going. Right? So no break. We are going to push through. Let's get to work. All right. So I am going to turn the timer off. We're just going to work our way through it. All right. So let's go into grind mode. All right. So we're going to say, all right. So this ain't it. So this dot get product image dot, and that's going to be its length. And as total products. All right. And we're going to do, let's get rid of this. We're going to say, element or product to click, or let's do this. Position of product to click equals, or no, let's do let, or constant, whatever, equals math dot random. How did I do this yesterday? So get random JavaScript, get random number between 0 and 10, get random, and that's going to be I want to use that one. Here's one I used yesterday. I guess I could open it up and get it. Let me do that. Let me open up the project that I had it in and pull it out from there. New window. All right, so let's go here and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do side dot get, and then the alias of total products. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work, but this is the challenge that we put ourselves into. All right. So now we have, so supposedly we would have, this would be a random number between 0 and the total of products on the page, which last time was 18. And now we need to apply it to this one, clicking a particular position. So let's go back to our site. We're going to do Cypress, choose product. Position. Click. Oh my goodness. Position in this maybe? I don't know. How to click on an array list element if text is found because so let's do this. Let's do this dot get product image dot I know how I do it in XPath. Let's see here. I don't want first. All right, we can do so let's go back to Cypress. Click on third element. Let's try that. Click on third element. How to select the nth element inside select element. All right, so let's try that. By using, as pointed out by, it doesn't answer the original question. Please see more recent answer to complete solution. By using EQ, yield the first, yield the fifth LI in the UL. The first TR in the, oh no, I don't know. Maybe it's not, or oh, maybe it's this usage select and let's try that. So let's do select. Nah. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see. All right, we'll try the EQ. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna try the EQ, and we're gonna do position of product to click, and then we're gonna do dot click, and we're gonna replace this over in here to click random product image to. All right, we already have it there. So now let's go and give it a little run. And we're gonna let's see what happens. It's annoying. Add a wait time in front of it. I don't want to run the whole thing over and over again, but it's annoying that this is popping up. Wait. All right, let's try that again. Just add like 10 seconds to wait for it to load to go through the cookies and the continue nonsense. All right, cool. Let's see what we get. So timed out, trying to do the EQ button. Expected to find element nan, but it was never found. So we're getting the 18, which is good. So what I'm gonna, oh, okay. So if I was, so let's try this, right? Let's try to just change this to, let's see if this works first. I'm gonna change this to 2 or 3 to click on the third item or the fourth one, whatever. And if that works, then we'll know that our logic is failing here, and we'll have to work on that a little bit more. But what I can do though is before we do log console dot log, and we say position of product to click. That way we can at least know if there's any value being added to that, because if not, then this logic right here is not working, which means maybe this is also not working. Let's see if we do. Let's do one quick. Let's see. Return values. Let's see. That count equals 0. Data ID test. Interesting. All right, whatever. Let's run this thing real quick, and we'll see what happens. So that was able to click on something, right? Let's run it again. So I just want to see it again. So our logic is failing with the with trying to get the total number of products. So that is where we're at. Oh God, not again. Let me get it back up. All right, starting it back up. That's annoying, I must say. All right, let's try that again. But the only issue we're having is getting that list. But maybe I could do. I have an idea what I can try to do. I can probably try to take that get product image its length, and I convert that to an integer maybe. All right, so we know that it works when we're doing the. So this is Heartbox, right? So if we go to the product page, Heartbox. Yep, it's clicking on the fourth one. So that's working properly, right? So the index is good. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try something, right? I'm just gonna take this right here, and I'm going to say this right here, and I'm just gonna turn that into an integer. Or maybe we can just do this. I don't know. Let's see if we just do that. And then we'll say Let's see what we can get here. I know it's possible. It's just figuring out the code to use to make it work. I've done this plenty of times in Java and even in Python. I've done this, but trying to figure it out through Java or through JavaScript and with Cypress is what makes it a bit complicated. So let's see. Let's see. Yep, it's failing there. Let's see where it's failing. So it is being total product length aliased as total products. So we don't even get our console log of we don't even get our console log of length is 18. I thought that would have worked. Let's see. Where's the console? Bug? No. Hmm. It's annoying. So, that is a tricky one. This is not getting any value. All right, let's see. Let's do some research. Do. All right, so what I wanted, I'm just gonna type what I want to do. I want to click a random position using Cypress. All right, that works. All right, so I want to click a random element. And it's going to be its length, then element count. So I do then. All right, let's try that. So we have that. Sorry, I'm gonna go to here. We're gonna try it. All right, so we have its length, and then we are going to do. Let's move this out of the way. And then element count a lambda, and we're gonna do let position of product to click. Position of product to click. Position of product to click equals guess you could do that in Cypress without oh, we'll try that. Okay, did not know they had that in Cypress, but let's do element count -1 and then here and then Cypress dot get. I can do this dot get product image dot eq dot position of eq position of product to click. Position of product to click. And then click. I think that should be it, right? We don't need the other stuff. So I'm going to comment this out. And let's see what happens. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if that worked. We are using a built-in random function in Cypress. So let's see if that gives us any better luck. But we're saying the position to click is equal to Cypress, this random function, and then element count -1. And then we are going to, well, that did click on something. Let's try to, so this is Brickbox, right? And if we look at our code, we do not have any hard-coded number in there. So that means if we go back over here and we try to run it one more time, we should get a different product chosen this time, right? Let's see, because last time we got Brickbox. Let's see what we get this time. And then if that's the case, we got number train to learn, the second one. So now we are going to uncomment all of our code so we can see a full end-to-end, see if we can get to the checkout with it choosing a random item to add to the cart. However, let's see. Let's try it out and see what happens. Let's try it out and see what happens. So let's go here. Let's clean up our code. Let's get rid of this because this, I'm still not 100% sure if it's working as we want it to work, but we are going to give it a try. Oops. And we are going to go down here, comment all this bad boy out. And we are going to take this back to the Lego website. And Cypress keeps on crashing for some reason, so that's getting annoying. So let's go here. Start up again. And then we're going to test it out. So we're going to go here. And let's give it a run. Final run for the night. final run for the night. All right, it's going through our cookies and website confirmation. And it's going to go to our 1.5. It is going to count the total items on the page. And but it's like it's only choosing from 3 options from what we can see. Like maybe it's not, but we can only see it choosing those 3 options. So I don't know. But we're not hard coding anything, right? So that's good so far, but I want to see more options though. I don't know. Maybe we'll, I don't know. Wait, no, it said it did 14. Let me see. We can definitely investigate that, right? So all right, cool. So we got all the way over here. Okay, perfect. Just as we wanted. We know that the text that it was validating was not 100% right, but that is fine. So let's go here, and it said that it took so total is 18. It took position number 14. Oh yeah, look at that. It did do it. It did do it. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing.
We the best.
Yes, we are. All right. Well, on that note, that ends our session perfectly, right? That is just beautiful. We were able to, so here's a recap of what we did, right? We went and we finished off the page object model using Cypress, right? And then we were able to choose a random image or a random product on the product listing page, and then that added it to the cart. And then it added the product to the cart, and we got all the way to the checkout page. And the reason that that's important is we are getting closer and closer to simulating a real customer interaction, right? Because the customer is not going to always choose the first item or the second item or the third. They're going to choose a random item on the page, and that's what we were able to do. We did the first item, the third item, we did the 14th item on the page. Perfect. And that is a type of thinking that helps you as you're building out your test cases in your test suite. And you're like, all right, how do I get closer and closer in an automated way to what a customer would do? And a customer, they are not going to choose the necessary item that you're going to choose. So it's better to just choose a totally random item. And then that is what is going to get you to where you want to get to. All right. But you know what? Here's what I have to ask you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Right. And, with all of this amazing knowledge that we continue to gain together, right? It's like whether we're doing our challenges from Don's Chaos Camp, whether we are doing software explorations, whether we are pushing ourselves through Terraform, whether we're answering questions to make ourselves better, we continue to win. And because of that, that's why when they ask us, oh, what are your requirements? We can be like,
one more thing. Price of the brick going up.
Yep. The price of the brick is going up, because we are winning. We just continue to learn. We continue to outwork everybody else. All right. And that's our goal. Our goal is nothing but greatness. All right. So that is our show for tonight. If you have any questions, comments, leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we go live. I brought up Astrid Malone at the beginning of the show to share the event that she's having on November 15th from 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7 p.m. Check it out. I will post a link in the description. Let me post a link one more time, actually, to her event, because she is a customer success manager. She was kind enough to come up onto the show to share with us what she's going to be talking about, her journey from being in business development to customer success. All right. And like I was saying, we like in the tech industry, you're going to work with everyone, right? So I think it's very important that you would check out what she has to say, and maybe you'll gain some interest in what she does, or maybe you can see how you can work with customer success managers as well. But go out there and show support as well, because we are doing great things. All right. So that being said, I'm going to let you go for tonight. One more time, check out the Patreon. So much things happening in there. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like the video, share it with somebody who you think will need it. And even if you don't think they'll need it, share it anyways, right? Because we are looking to level up. We are looking to win, because there is nothing that matters but the results. All right. But the time has come. Until tomorrow morning, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you then.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Hear me, warriors of the North. Today we have tasted the sweet nectar of victory. Our foes indeed defeated, and their lands are now bowed before us. The gods themselves have favored our glorious deeds on this glorious day. We have shed blood, sweat, and tears to claim this land. Our relentless spirit, our unyielding determination. These are the very essence of our people. Let's believe our ancestors rejoice in the halls of Valhalla. For today, we have added to their eternal glory. Our victories will echo throughout the ages, and our names will be etched in the annals of history. But let us not forget the price we paid, the brothers and sisters we lost. They now feast in the hall of our forefathers, watching over us with pride. Their sacrifice has paved the way for this moment of triumph. Having celebrated this conquest, let us also remember that our journey is far from over. More land awaits our conquest, more battles upon us forth. Let the fire in our hearts burn ever brighter, for there is no limit to what we can achieve. To those who dare stand against us, let them tremble in fear, for they shall witness the fury of the northern storm, the wrath of the untamed barbarians. Today we celebrate our victory. Tomorrow we set our sights on new horizons, uncharted land where our banners will fly high. We are Vikings, we're barbarians, we are masters of conquest.